Hello, what's up, guys? It's Pineapple. First of all, I'm gonna thank y'all for the video views lately. 55 views on my last reaction. I'm reacting to this now. This is Tom Dark. I got Wendigoon canceled. Let me make something very clear so y'all know any biases off gate. I will always try not to be a biased party. I will always try not to be a biased party. I swear to fucking God. But I don't like Tom. He reminds me of those meme lord kids in high school, like those kids that like, well, you don't get my comedy because it's edgy humor. It's dark. I'm the meme lord, type shit. So, I don't really feel him. He seems nice though. He seems cool. He seems cool. But we're gonna go over his video that states I got Wendigoon canceled. I do know a lot about Wendigoon. I watched damn near all of his videos. I like him a lot. No homo. He's a dope guy. He's a dope guy, and he's Christian. I think he's really Christian. I'm Christian, but I'm iffy on it. You know what I'm saying? So I know you can't have your whole leg in and then a whole nother leg out, but I do believe in God. I believe in God and I believe in Jesus being his son. I just don't like all the hate stuff that goes towards like Christianity. You know what I'm saying? I don't like all that. Well, you gotta burn the gays, shit like that. I don't fuck with that. I fuck with more of like love everybody. Love thou neighbor, hate the sin, not the sinner.
I mean, it's somewhat of an interesting topic, and well, someone who I consider a friend has been getting
Okay.
some recently on Twitter
Alright.
from freaks, and I kind of think that I should be defending this person a little bit, considering
Star Wars background, banger, 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 banger. He could do with some more light in the background. I got a green screen, so I can't really talk. Y'all can't see my shit. Y'all can't see my shit. But a little more light would do, like LEDs or something. I don't know. Probably consider.
that I care about how they're seen in the public eye. I do. So as some of you guys probably know, Wendigoon is a YouTuber who does, I guess,
Yeah.
like a mix of like true crime with folklore, with like religious stuff. It's kind
You're
of
a
hard to
funny guy.
like pigeonhole him into one thing. He blew up off the iceberg trend a few years ago. Since then, he's been making a lot of different
Few years
videos about
ago.
different
Damn.
subjects. One of my favorite
Dude, that
recent
line
videos
is
he did
crazy.
was about the Unabomber. It was a great video. He just does these
Positive
long,
focus
in-depth
on it.
videos where he sits down in front of
So I
his
got-
camera and he talks for hours and hours about whatever is interesting him that week. It can be a book, it can be a movie, it can be a video game, it can be Dante's Inferno. I mean, really, the sky's the limit for what he's capable.
Yeah, I watched some of his videos. They're really interesting. I like his theology stuff. Theology, is that what it's called? Hold on, let me look up what it's called. I'm pretty sure even if I look up what it's called, y'all won't be able to see me looking at. Oh, you guys will be able to see. What is the study of Christian? Oh, guys, I can't spell Christian. Damn, hold on. What is the studies of Christian books? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking serious? I just looked this shit up. Biblical studies? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Okay, well, biblical studies. Biblical studies. Biblical studies, I guess. Whatever the fuck, man.
Of doing, and
I
I
did all that
personally like his
fucking
videos a lot. I'm a big fan of him, and I'm also
me
his
too.
friend, which is why this is important for me to talk about right now. So Wendigoon,
Now, look, focus. I can't be talking. I won't even go there. I won't
he's
go there. I
from
won't
the
say that.
South.
Never mind.
He's religious. I believe he's a Sunday school teacher, actually, and
He's from the South. How can I really be so inconspicuous when my flow's so freaking ridiculous? Yeah, I'm from the South, so some of the most wonderful things come out my mouth.
often talk about that in his videos because I mean that's who he is. It's part of his personality. It's
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
his
yeah.
life. He's going to talk about it
He's
in
Bible
videos,
man.
right? And he's also, I mean,
Fuck
he's
with it.
from the South. He's I don't know about a redneck or a hick, but he's got a little bit of that in him. So he likes guns
Yeah.
and trucks and stuff like that, like those guys do. You know, the good old boys. And I guess some people on Twitter.
Okay. I mean, I would have said it like that. I would have said it like that. What do you mean by that?
realized this all at once and decided that he was not only a Christian YouTuber, but he was also a Christian YouTuber and a racist, a fascist. He's far right in some way. And the reasons they had for this are completely ridiculous. One of the reasons they had was that he follows Kyle Rittenhouse on Twitter.
I'm not political. I'm gonna make that clear. But from last time I heard on the situation, the courts find him to not be guilty. But I'm still in the mindset of why he was there to begin with. I forgot the reason why he was there. I don't even think they said a stable reason why he was there to begin with. But, you know, at some points, I would say you put the, you know, they shouldn't have attacked him. I'm going to be real. They shouldn't have attacked him. The two other people, I know some fucking pedophile attacked him. So, hey, if that nigga was reformed, I hope his soul. I hope he rests his soul. But if he wasn't reformed, I don't really give a shit. One less pedo dead, you know. I hope they can all get reformed. But, you know, because it is a mental health problem. Really, it is a mental health problem. If we have better structure, I think this wouldn't have happened as easily. But, you know.
I mean, first of all, sorry to break it to you. Kyle Rittenhouse was legally acquitted on all charges. He legally acted in self-defense. He's not a killer. Sure. He's not a murderer. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, that doesn't bring niggas back from the dead, though, right? He's not a killer by the judge standard, but he did kill somebody. Look, I'm going to be real. If I was placed in his situation, will it have the ability to kill somebody? I'm not really sure. You have to be in a certain mindset to actually kill somebody. I think, like, adrenaline rushing, iffy. I'm still iffy on it. But I can't imagine killing somebody. I can't imagine, like, killing another human being. Like, damn. It must be, I feel bad for him because it must be hard to sleep at night sometimes, you know, knowing that you took someone's life. Like, you guys gotta think, like, you took everything from them up to that point. Because in a world where you just have yourself, right? Like, even I have friends and shit, right? But at the end of the day, it's just me. I keep myself alive. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I keep my memories alive. I have every memory in my brain. Every collection of that in my brain. I have to pass on those memories through word of mouth. I have to tell people stories. That's how people do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you pass on your memories. It must be hard going to sleep and thinking that, damn, I took that away from somebody. There's nothing of them now. In a few years, they won't even have it. They won't even be fucking remembered. I took that away. That must be hard. That must be hard to deal with at night sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe, you know, he.
Sorry, that's what the law says. It's not my fault. That's what it says. And even beyond that, I mean, Wendigoon following that guy on Twitter is not an endorsement of that dude's entire character. And let's say hypothetically, which this is not true, by the way, I'm just making this up, but let's say hypothetically he is friends with Kyle Rittenhouse somehow. If he's not...
I follow people I like. So if I follow anybody that is deemed unacceptable, that means I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like either their views or their comedy. I don't like everything the person says. You know, he's absolutely right. You don't have to like everything the person says. Like, I was watching Papa Gut video, and I disagree with them on the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing. But, you know, still like the video. I still subscribe to him and stuff. I'm not going to unsubscribe to him in one thing.
Talking about that in his content, then I see no reason that should be an issue for literally anyone. Like, if he's going to make videos about Kyle Rittenhouse and how awesome he is and how much he loves him, then obviously you can disagree with that and you can have a problem with it. But at this point, I mean, it's basically just speculating on who Wendigoon may or may not be behind the scenes without any real solid proof of anything as a reason to, like, cancel him or get people to stop watching.
It's crazy because, hold on, look up the definition of speculation. That could be. Okay, so my mouse stopped working, guys. My mouse stopped working. I'm not getting up and getting my mouse, so I'm not looking up the definition of speculation. Sorry, not happening. I'm not getting up and getting my fucking mouth. I'm not walking on there. I usually use my D-pad. My D-pad stopped working. Hey, shout out. If you guys know how to fix a D-pad, like the fucking computer thing, mine just randomly turns off. If you guys know what to do, I tried updating the drivers. I tried all that shit. Please let me know.
his videos. Now, another thing people brought
it's
up is
back,
the fact that
but
he's a
it's just
gun
not
owner,
working.
which is like, I don't know. I
all.
think that's pretty badass. I don't see a problem with that, but some people, I guess, have an issue with that.
Yo, being a gun owner, there's nothing wrong with that. Protect your home, protect your family. I'm all cool with that. Shit. Sometimes I wish I had more far-leaning right friends. You know what I'm saying? So some conservative friends. That would be dope. I want to go hunting. I want to drive ATVs through the mud and shit. I never went hunting before. That would be cool. But you gotta really trust somebody to go hunting. That's the crazy part. So I would really have to fuck with them to go hunting. But you know, that would be dope. That would be dope. Going hunting 1 time, 2 times.
Another problem
I want to try fresh deer meat.
that people have with him is that he's Christian and he's a Sunday school teacher, which I guess Twitter freaks think is a bad thing. Some
Shout out to Wendigo B for a Sunday school teacher. Yo, I know he just got married like a few months ago. He's gonna be an excellent fucking father. He's gonna raise some glorious fucking children, dude. And like it makes me smile thinking about it. Now I'm not trying to get parasocial, right? But like it just makes me happy that the fact that you know people are reproducing. Like I'm happy about that. He's gonna be an excellent fucking father, dude. Sunday school teacher follows God. I have not heard anything homophobic. He prays from what I heard from watching his videos. He prays the part I like about Lord, about the God, which is loving everybody. I fuck with that so heavily. And so I know he's gonna be a great fucking father, dude. I know he's gonna be a great father. That's if he's planning to have kids. If he doesn't have kids, you know, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
How
I'm not
they
trying
need
to have y'all expect niggas to have kids.
bad thing to like be
You don't need to
religious
have
and
kids.
devote your life to something greater than yourself. Can't imagine the kind of people that have a problem with that. I mean, we all know. We know. And
Okay, I mean, I must not be hip on game. That's
another
fine.
issue they had with him is that he's friends with me, and I guess that I became like a contentious talking point in this entire conversation.
There's that weird Turkey Tom. Is like a guy who does like, I can't tell if he's good or bad. I can't tell if he's like secretly sort of like.
Nah, niggas edgy, bro. He's my dink memes.
Super right wing,
Niggas edgy.
conservative or not, I can't tell. But some of his work is interesting, some of it's not.
So basically,
Alright,
because
some of
I'm
his
his
work is
buddy,
interesting. I do
I
agree
went
with that.
down to Tennessee to go to his wedding a few months ago. It was a great wedding. It was a lot of fun. They had it at this cool,
Hold
like,
on.
sort of 80s, like, bar.
I think my phone ringing. Hold on.
Dive bar motel
ringing, I'm
with a
assuming.
pool. It was a lot of fun. Everybody dressed up. I had like a goofy outfit on. So did everyone else. I had a
Goofy
great
outfit?
time. But I guess because I was
Silly
there
outfit?
and because I'm
Ooh woo. I wore a little goofy outfit. A little silly outfit. Wendigo and I'm eepy. When is your wedding over, Wendigoon? I'm very eepy.
obviously extremely racist according to Twitter. I was like the connection between him and the alt-right somehow. So I
Okay.
guess I just like should make a statement here and get this out there, because I've kind of avoided talking about this in the past because it's like it doesn't really benefit me, I feel like, to address
Okay.
it, but I guess I'm going to do
What's up?
something dumb here because I feel bad that my
something.
friend is getting online. I think that racist jokes are funny. Sorry, I do. I think
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But there is a point. There is a point. I make a lot of racist jokes, right? I make a lot of racist jokes. I'm pretty sure I haven't done it on here. If I have, don't really care. I make a lot of racist jokes. And I do a lot of shock humor. I do a lot of shock humor jokes with my close friend group. But that's because those niggas know what I'm about. You will never see me on here saying the hard R N word, or saying the W word, or saying the B word, like shit like that. You will never see me do that shit on here because number one, that's not the audience I'm trying to cultivate. Like shock humor to me is the lowest form of humor, next to like cliffhanger humor, which is like you're about to say you're about to say a joke and then you stop. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is so corny to me. But I prefer setup. Like, the N-word is not funny, like, by itself. Any slur is not funny by itself. Unless you're in a circle, right, that's high energy, that can bounce off of that, it's funny. It may be funny. because you can have someone that bounces off of that. If you don't have anyone bouncing off of that, that shit is not funny. That shit is, you just think that shit is funny. So
Racist jokes are funny. I think edgy jokes are funny. I think racism can be funny. I mean, that's just who I am at the end of the day.
it's weird because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm sorry. I think racism can be funny. Racist jokes can be funny. I can agree. I think racism can be funny. I wish you would have put an example here, because what I see right here, what I see here is like, no offense, he seems like a white kid. You know what I'm saying? A white boy. I mean, he's older than me, actually. A white man. I'm sorry, Mister. A white Mister. He seems like a white Mister to me, and it's kind of weird coming out of his mouth saying he finds racism funny. Like, I find some racism funny. Like, what do you mean by that? If I could get an example, I could probably, like, imagine it. I could probably place myself in the shoes. But just saying I find racism funny kind of makes me iffy on that. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel right. Because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like if someone's being racist upon, right? Like the whole chair situation that happened earlier this year, where a white dude was fighting a black dude and they all jumped in. I guess you could say the white dude was being racist, I'm pretty sure, to the black. I forgot what happened. I don't know what happened. All I know is they're funny. People were making jokes. People were making jokes about the situation. But I don't think no one was laughing. They're laughing at the fact how funny the situation was, but not how funny the racism is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever heard someone laugh at racism, but laugh at that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? The situation derives from racism, but you're laughing at the situation, not the racism itself.
I'm sorry, I do. I don't think, like, institutionalized racism is a good thing. I don't think putting someone down for their race is a cool thing.
Okay.
I don't think, not giving someone a job opportunity because they're black or something is a good thing. That's obviously, all of that is not cool. I think, like, Black Lives Matter is fine. It's a fine movement. I really don't care.
Okay.
I really have no qualms. And to be honest, I'm not a political person in general. In high school...
You know, it's weird. It's weird because I'm pretty sure this nigga says that word. Right. He says that word. Right. And the thing is when you make shock humor, right? When you do shock humor, or you say the N-word, or you think the N-word's funny, blah blah blah, shit like that, you have to let niggas know ahead of time. That's why I say I only do shock humor on my, like, in my circle, and that's because they know how I get down. They know I'm not racist. Like, I've done debates. I took about, like, 3 social justice classes. Failed one of them, so who fucking cares? But I've racial debates before. I talk about political racism. I talk about the Chicano movement, where I'm Creative Stranger. We talk about BLM. We talk about the groups like Black Panthers. We talked about that shit before, and I talk about that shit with my friend group. So they actually know how I get down. They know I'm not actually racist. So when you do shit like that, I feel like you gotta really stabilize yourself. You gotta know. You gotta let niggas know how you get down. And I feel like it's too late in his career if he says the N-word, like, really hard. Like, if he does that shit, like, and really thinks it's funny, I think it's too late for him to establish himself as a non-racist. Like, it's kind of it's too late, because I can't mentally turn that flick off. You know what I'm saying? If someone called me a monkey once as a joke, I'm gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck you calling me a monkey? I don't know you like that, type beat, right? And then he's like, oh no, I'm not racist, but I didn't know you got down like that. I didn't know, like, why you feel so comfortable saying that, like, in front of hella people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know, if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, I'll make another video with I'll start pre-watching the videos, right? And coming up with a more clear and concise argument. Like, write all this shit down. Because I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. I don't want y'all to be lost in the sauce. We're gonna resume it.
Cool. I definitely was more political, but, like, currently I literally have no investment in politics. I didn't vote in the last election.
I'm gonna need to get the mouse to stay in the video. Hold on. I'm actually gonna have to get up and get this fucking mouse. Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on. I just realized it. Like, I literally just realized that. I just realized that. I was like, I'm gonna end the video if I don't have a mouse. I'm gonna end it. I'm just gonna cut that out, I guess, because I couldn't pause the stream or anything. I'm plugging in the mouse now. Fuck me, I guess, man. Okay. All right.
which was the
I'm
first
not
one I would have been able to vote
left-handed,
for.
so
I didn't
that
vote.
works.
I don't really care to vote. At the end of the day, my entire life goal is like make good content, have fun doing it, meet
Okay.
cool people. But
All
some
right.
of my favorite comedians like Louis C.K. or Shane Gillis, they will joke about very dark topics, about very sensitive subjects, and it's kind of.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I was wanting to make a video like this, but planning out a video, like writing a script and shit like that, it takes a lot of work, guys. And this is like easy. I'm sorry to anybody who really takes this reaction shit seriously. This is easy. I was gonna make a video on how comedians and jokesters play the role as gestures in society, right? Even till this day, comedy and comedians are outside the realm of criticism. Not outside the realm. You could criticize it, but they're like outside society. You know what I'm saying? They're in a special position where they're able to criticize society while not being criticized themselves for it, because you don't really know what they lean on. And the comics you do know what they lean on, they really let you know that this shit is just a joke. If I joke about this side, this is just a joke. If I joke about this side, this is just a joke. But they establish that early in their careers. And sometimes they joke on both sides. They joke at both. They joke on both. I never hear Turkey Tom joke on both. I ever heard Turkey Tom joke on black people than joke on white people. Me personally, I never heard that personally. But we will continue. But if he comparing himself to a comic or comedian, I feel like that is a unfair comparison, because based off of what I know, you make YouTube documentaries that has spits of comedy in there. It can be funny, but your whole job is not comedy. If that makes sense. Y'all catch my drift? Like, a comedian gotta go on stage, they just gotta do comedy.
Kind of all about walking that line between, like, is this is this more fucked up than it is funny? And definitely, sometimes they cross that line and they miscalculate, but in my opinion, as long as they're not trying to actually do any real harm to the world, as long as they're not trying to put people down, I really don't give a shit. I don't, and I'm sorry, that's just how I am.
Okay, see, trying to and accidentally are two different things, right? I can say something on this accidentally, like, I hate insert race here, and if I have influence, people are gonna be like, oh, this comedian hates race. Or if I make good points before, people are gonna be like, well, I like them in this subject, let me start researching this subject, figure out, well, what is wrong with this race. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. But once again, racism is taught. You're not born racist. Racism is taught. You learn racism. So with that being said, I guess, I feel like he's wrong in that, but we're gonna continue.
Obviously, that's cost me a few friendships in the past and stuff like that. Obviously, some people don't like that. That's totally their prerogative. If it makes you mad that I think the N-word is funny, then I understand, and that's totally your.
That's how he says the N-word here. And that's because there's a time and a place. He must not feel in a jokey mood. But if you really think it's funny and acceptable to say, just say nigga there. You know what I'm saying? Just say nigga. Prove your point. Like, hammer it in and say nigga. But he doesn't want to do that because he doesn't want to poke the beehive. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that on the video where you're trying to make sure your homie doesn't get canceled. But at the same time, like, or here's the thing. You could just not say it on stream. Not say it on YouTube. That is an option. That is an option. I feel like I'm not really sure where Turkey Tom grew up, but I do not think, based how his approach on this subject, I do not think he grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. And if he did not ask the black people around him how he feels on the subject. Whenever I have a question about Mexican culture, Mexican communities, or I'm sorry, that is Hispanic is the word, I'm pretty sure. Hispanic communities, Hispanic culture. Well, when I have questions like that, I don't make up my own interpretation. I ask that person, right? Which is why I don't use the B word, or I don't use the W word. Just like how my friend Uncreative doesn't use the C word. whenever I have a take that's out there, that sometimes people say I got coonish takes, kind of wacky. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't call me that, and I also don't call him W when he comes out with takes like that, because we talked about this stuff. I don't think he talked about this stuff with any black person. So you just feel comfortable using it.
Your position, but this is just how I am. This is who I am. This is how I've always been. Maybe in 10 years.
This is who I am is crazy, because that means it's fundamentally in your core. That means it's fundamentally in your core to say the N word. That's wild. I recently stopped saying the R word, and I was saying the R word throughout my whole life. I recently stopped saying the R word. Thank you to Papa Gut. But I recently stopped saying the R word. My friend thinks it's cool to say the R word. That's fine. Not gonna unfriend him for it, but he thinks it's fun to say the R word. That's because that nigga is the R word. So, you know, that's dope. But I don't say it.
Years all change, but at this point, I'm 21 years old. I'm a fully grown adult. I've been this way since I was like, you know, I don't know, since I started developing a sense of humor. That's just how I am. I'm sorry. No,
That's crazy. So when you were developing a fun sense of humor, instead of for like actually like creatively written jokes or like structure jokes, it's like inward funny. No, I'm joking. I'm just playing. You must have said you must have developed it like over the game or some shit, because I know that shit happens where it's like, inward funny. Snap back. Thank you.
obviously, I wouldn't even blame any YouTuber or like someone like Wendigoon for not wanting to like associate with me or be my friend because of that stance, considering I say that openly. I know a lot of people will get shit for saying stuff like that or even being friends with someone. And in this case, Wendigoon did get a ton of shit for being my friend. I feel bad for him. I mean,
at the end of the day, fuck this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be friends with someone, I'm going to be friends with someone. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm not like on that homo shit. But if someone's like, if Uncreative Stranger gets canceled or some shit, I fuck with them. I'm getting canceled. Shit, nigga, we both going down. Like, the fuck?
People are speculating on
the fuck?
on him and his wife and whether they're both racist. That's horrible. That's awful. And it's just these Twitter freaks that they just get a rise.
Whoa. Okay. Him and his wife are both racist. Would you rather him be racist alone? The fuck? Hey, look. I don't support racism. But if you're gonna be racist, get a partner first. Get a partner, then be racist. Convert her to racism. I don't want you to be racist alone. It's hard to find a racist partner. You know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas to just die out because they racist. Natural selection, but, you know, start implementing. What if he is racist, huh? You want him to be racist alone? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Not cool, dude. No. If I'm racist, my wife racist. If I'm racist, look at my son racist. Nigga, if I'm racist, best believe my dog is fucking racist.
Out of starting an issue over nothing. In reality, all the Wendigoon is he's a YouTuber, he's a Christian, and I mean, he said as much in a tweet he made, actually. He said, some rude and slanderous things have been said about my character, and I just want to clarify that I'm not right-wing or bigoted or anything besides thankful for my opportunity to make goofy YouTube videos. The only thing I believe...
That nigga says goofy. Have y'all watched this nigga's shit? The Wendigoon's most goofiest, Wendigoon's most goofiest YouTube video. The Unabomber killed 6 people. And it's like, bro, you sure?
Now, if it pisses you off a lot that he's a Christian, I mean, I guess you don't have to watch his videos. Maybe you have some deep, dark trauma from Christianity.
If I ever met Wendigoon, if that nigga teaches me how to go hunting, I'll teach him how to do the Thiz dance. I will teach him how to do the I will teach him how to do the Thiz. The Thiz dance, okay? Oh, everything died.
Maybe you read Reddit too much. I don't know what your issue is, but I think to have a problem with someone because of their religion is silly. It's silly. And that's, ironically, that is bigoted. In the same...
All right, here we go. We're back.
You're being, ironically, I think to have a problem with someone because of their religion is silly. It's silly.
Yeah,
and that's ironically,
silly.
that is bigoted. In the same way that these people complain about stuff like Islamophobia.
It's really crazy because what if the religion is harmful? Like, is a cult, is it bigoted if you don't associate, if you don't like someone for the cult? Are there grades to this? Or is it kind of like, if one thing's bigoted, all things bigoted? I feel like each that shit goes to each and every person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit goes to each and every person. Like it, for me, there's a little bit of gray zone in it. If your religion could be seen as harmful, or is about spreading hate, or is about like actively hating niggas, or not even spreading hate, but is your religion actively cause to violence? Multiple times, and you act out that violence. I think I have a little reason to hate the religion, just a little bit. Like, in the past, I know Christians had crusaders. Hey, people could call me a hypocrite. Christians have crusaders. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But I don't feel like old Christianity is indicative of today's Christianity. I feel like people are shifting away from that more hateful and actively committing hate shit to more of like loving each other type beat. I feel like if that wasn't the way, you know what I'm saying? If that wasn't how it is, there would be more Christian hate. There would be more Christian hate groups or some shit. Like actively Christians that are like fucking hanging people and shit. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm just being hypocritical. Y'all let me know. Let me know.
Is Christianophobia a word? Christianophobia, yo. Shout out. Christian phobia. Anti-Christian sentiment. Christianophobia? I feel like if I say Christianophobia, it sounds like Christianophobia? Guys, the Christianophobia has to stop. Just pull it with the anti-Christian remarks. Another thing that people had issue with, I guess, is that he's friends with Shoe on Head, which, I mean, to my knowledge, Shoe on Head is like a leftist or something. She's left-wing. I mean, I guess back in the day, she made anti-SJW videos, but if that makes you all right, then there's a lot of people you guys...
Hey, isn't Shoe on Head pretty though? Like, hold on, let me see. Am I allowed to do this? I hope I don't accidentally dox her shit. Oh yeah, I was absolutely right. Absolutely fucking stunning. Absolutely fucking. Is it wrong to say awooga? Dude. I hope none of my friends find this YouTube channel. Because if I get caught saying, and they already know about this YouTube channel. I'm no one watches this video specifically. 32 minutes in, awooga? Yo, don't comment that shit, by the way. Don't comment that shit. Like, dude, don't comment fucking awooga. Like, don't do that. God damn. Awooga. Okay, I'm done.
I see you start calling out, too, for being alt-right. Overall, this is kind of ridiculous. I feel bad for Wendigoon for getting in I mean, obviously, you know, he's fine. He's a YouTuber who actually watches videos, don't actually care. And he has enough people that like his stuff that it doesn't really matter. But it is kind of sad to see these Twitter freaks going after him. And ultimately, I think it says more about themselves and it says about him that they're mad about the fact that he's like a Christian Sunday school teacher and that's triggering them. But, you know, it is what it is. The world...
I think the fact is, like, you would like to know who you're following, right? I would like to know the position of the people I'm following, because of their influence. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not. Damn. How do I put this? How do I put this into words? I do not want to be part. If I believe someone has an influence over people, and they do not believe, let's say they believe in like killing people, like hundreds of thousands of people or some shit like that. Exaggeration, of course. I do not want to be one of the supporters because I will feel like everything I do, I would be supporting that, right? Because I will shoot them through the algorithm with my view, with my like, with my subscription. I will shoot them through the algorithm. Sometimes I share videos with my homies. I would feel like I'm helping them influence that negative stance. So I feel like it's more about knowing the people you influence. Is this bad? No, not really. Especially if they're a popular figure who sometimes political shit leaks into their videos. It's not bad. It's good to know who you're following. That's hey man. Remember, you're not like YouTubers aren't fucking famous people. They're not famous people. Like people are not watching you cuz you fucking act or some shit. People are not watching cuz you're good at sports. People are watching for your personality. So is it weird that people try to like speculate on certain traits that you could or cannot have? Not really. I feel like it's pretty fucking normal, especially if I follow you just for personality. Like, there's YouTubers that do stuff, you know what I'm saying? that does heavy documentary research or stuff, but you yourself as the brand. And so there will always be glimpses of your personality coming through. Like, it's not like I don't watch sports, but I watch a nigga throw a basketball. There's no personality to that. There may be personality in his jump shot, but I don't really care about his personality. I care about the fucking game. So, yeah. And even them niggas have good influence. Colin Kaepernick. Even those dudes have influence. Who can't play in the NFL for some reason, I think. So yeah, I think it's just about knowing who you watch. Because which you could accidentally be doing, but let's continue.
The world works in mysterious ways sometimes. If my personal testimony means anything, I wish Wendigoon would say the N-word way more, and he never says it. So, listen, he doesn't say it. He doesn't say it. We try to get it out of him. We try to squeeze it out of him. He won't say
Ha 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 ha. It's funny person saying the N-word. Ha 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 ha.
it. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's meta irony. That's just a joke. He does not say it, though. He doesn't say it. But yeah, I think Wendigoon's a good dude. I think he's funny. I think he makes good videos. I'm excited for the projects he's working on in the future. I'm thankful to have him as my friend. He's helped me a lot with stuff as far as like really just content, stuff. I think he's a nice dude. I think the people who don't like him are being silly. And I hope he continues to be successful. And I look forward to the people who hate him continuing to not be successful, because that.
Don't spread negativity. That's fucked up. I hope that people who do not like him learn from this, grow from this, and maybe become better. I'm a real negative person. I want to make this clear, nigga. I'm a hater of the year in my friend group. I'm a hater of the year. This is my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different nigga. So if y'all see me outside of this, I play a persona here. Nice as fuck. This is my real personality, kinda. But there will be times where I hate. There will be times where I hate break through. Where I go, I make a monster mode.
That's all they are.
The beast
ultimately,
inside
I
of
think
me.
part of the reason
You
they're
know
mad.
that
Probably
I
a lot of it
hate
is
you.
envy. But yeah, if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Drop a comment down below with your thoughts on all of this. It's always good to hear what you guys have to say. And I will catch you all in the next video super soon. It might even be tomorrow. The daily upload allegations are back. Guys, there might be a new video tomorrow. There might be. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Skibbity toilet.
All right, so yo, if y'all watch Tom Dark, make sure to check out his videos. Make sure to check out Turkey Tom's videos. But that's my reaction to this. I mean, look, that's all I can say. To sum it all up, I think the N-word is not funny. Yo, y'all have a good day. Hey, it's New Year's Eve for me, so I'm 21. I'm lying. It takes a while to press that button. Hey, y'all gotta wait.